emailed the class of 71 and said I wanted to give credit to your team too, and you guys in class of 70 may not know all this, and I'll try to be short because some of you know covered it, but because of the CIF championship the next year, Bill Riggs at Oxnard had a baseball clinic, invited me to speak. I was the first speaker. I made the team show up. I think it was about 8 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday. They were not happy. I made them wear ties. They were not happy about that. I told them they could leave as soon as I stopped talking. They did. But it went over well, and I got several compliments from that, and just felt good about, you know, our program and everything. The second speaker that day was Sparky Anderson from Cincinnati Reds, the Big Red Machine, and that was yeah.
Loser.
Yeah. So anyway, that was a little nerve-wracking, but then when he got up, he said, you know, it's really good to hear these high school coaches, these young coaches, talk about, you know, good discipline and that kind of stuff. So that was pretty cool. But the year started off, I think I was more organized every year, tried to be, and we were, 71, we were in shape and ready to go. And we played in tournaments and just all the way through, we were good. They were 18-6, and 6 teams in the league, I think, so it was,
We lost one game.
we lost one game. We beat Fillmore over there. They beat us at our place by 1 run, so the league champions played at Fillmore. So I get on the microphone, which I'd never done for baseball, say, we got a big game, and we could really use your support, student body, and blah, blah, blah. And somebody got a Rooter bus, and I think it was full. And they got off that Rooter bus, and they filled the stands, and the stands were right behind Fillmore's dugout. And I remember those guys tiptoeing in the dugout on their home field, because our fans weren't nasty, but they were yelling for us. And here's Fillmore in there, and Bobby was throwing BBs, which he's not sure he remembers, but I'm going to work with him on that. And it was a goose egg, 5-0, and we won the league. You heard we lost to Atascadero. We were all disappointed. I thought we were ready. I think everybody was ready, but we got beat. And I thought, well, Atascadero's probably going to win it to make me feel better. I think they lost next game. So it's just one of those things that thought we were. I was just looking forward to it, and I know the team was too. But it was a great year. And I really, the program arrived with the CIF championship, obviously, but I really felt the program was continuing to go good direction. So congrats to the 71 team. And I wanted, some of you guys I knew didn't know that were 1970s.
We beat both Ventura and Bueno.
Oh yeah, Ventura.
We had a good team.
Ventura, we make the bus, we make our,
Dave Bernice started.
yeah, we drive our cars over a block and a half to Ventura for the way. I'm talking to Coach Lloyd, and he said, her niece is pitching today. And inside, I kept my face pretty straight, and inside I said, yes! David, great athlete, and you know, but it's hard for him to throw strikes, and he was nervous because he wanted to beat St. Bonaventure.
That was the only time you ever told us to go ahead and jump on them. That was the only, the years that we played together. That was the only time you said, go ahead and jump on them. And what, you walked about 4 guys in a row and hit?
Wasn't it really
one.
windy that day? We wanted to beat it. We wanted to beat Ventura.
Windy day.
He beat
Wind blew every day.
Especially hard.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't, and I think you guys would agree, it wasn't that great of a victory just because her niece walked a lot of guys, but it was. But the interesting thing to me, probably none of you know this, big article in the paper, and the right, it wasn't Tony Joseph, called me up and said, Coach, you beat Ventura 12-4? Like this was the biggest thing in my life. And he kept going on, and I said, you know what we try to do is play the best teams around to get better. And, oh, okay. But that's how did you beat Ventura High School 12-4? You know, that's all okay. But yeah, that was interesting. So, Guy, you guys have covered everything on the CIF year. I told a couple of you this. My first year, 10-8, I was thrilled. Our home field was Ventura JV Diamond. Did it have a stand-in field? Even it did, but and a little backstop, but that's where we played. And 10-8, I was just thrilled that we had a winning season. And then we were 12-6, and Mark calls it the Come to Jesus practice after the Channel Islands game, and we beat Kate 22-2, and the score is not important because we had determined we were going to play better, and we were going to play for 7 innings no matter what our opponent was and how bad they were. And these guys were not even a good junior high team, and we just played hard all the way. Benny was pitching, Herrera was pitching, and the ump came up to me and said, "Coach, why are you wasting this good pitcher?" I said, "Because it's his turn, it's his rotation, and needs to work." Oh, okay. So, but anyway, those are, in my eyes, those were turning points that we really turned the corner, and I hope to learn to play hard no matter what our opponent was playing like. So, Jerry's take on the CIF 3 games and kind of was summarized by Vince in the articles, but I kind of liked it. Jerry thought Arroyo Grande was the best team in the playoffs. Temple City was maybe the weakest.
Wait, Temple City or Simple?
Temple City.
No,
dude.
that's
Temple City.
Jim and I old rival, and that's